Hope you all are doing well. What's happening, y'all? I decided to change it up a little bit because y'all know that I like all things pretty. So I said, listen, why can't who said you can't be there can't be beauty in the garden, right? So I hope you all are doing good. I'm going to take y'all on a little bit of a journey with me today. I am out here doing some things. So let me just share with y'all what I'm doing. And I'm trying to make sure this camera. I just got finished planting some beautiful flowers um, in my garden, and I want to tell you about them because it is critical to have flowers in the garden. I have a lot of work to do today, so I figured I'd open my camera and share with you all while I am doing this good work. Nothing wrong with that, right? I got some trees to plant. I had some flowers to plant, and so I'm working. I'm working on this bed, this this flower bed, and it is shaping up really nicely. Let me see if I can show y'all. I'm making a teaching garden. Everything I do has an element of teaching to it. So this is the garden, a little bed that I'm creating. And so it's my beautiful angel wings, my angel wing garden. If you can't see it, it actually has the shape of wings. If you check it out, it has the shape of wings. So I've put some flowers in here, but I wanted to share with you how important it is to select your flowers carefully because me, I'm 62 years old and I'm not interested in keep doing it over and over and over again every single year. So what I've done is I've selected plants that come back every year, and what I am also doing is I am tagging them so that when I teach the workshops, people will know what they are because we don't always remember the plants. If you're not a botanist, and I'm not a botanist, but I love planting. I am an advocate for creating, beautiful environments. And so I'm going to be teaching on a lot of these and how to step up your game and create a space of well-being for yourself and your family. And so these are some of the plants that I am planting: dianthus, red thrift, coreopsis. These things are perennial, so they come back every single year. This is a saxifrage. Saxifrage. I've never planted that before. And of course, amongst them are these beautiful rose bushes and tulips that I've put in the ground. The tulips will come back every year, so I put them here too. But as you can see, I'm creating again a teaching environment. This is sun-kissed coreopsis that I've put here, and down here as well, a dianthus. So I wanted to share that with you guys as I am out here in the garden today getting some things done. Now, the next mission I'm on today is to fill a few of these bags on my homestead, estates, pharmacy, whatever I want to call it that day. I focus on the natural resources that are around me. I try not to buy a lot of things because it was never designed that way. It was never designed for us to have to go and buy everything just to have, a space to garden. And we can create soil, even create soil on our own, and we do that with the leaves and things that we have in our natural resources that we have on our estates. So, excuse me, I'm sorry, I would get to sniffling as soon as I opened this camera, so I do apologize. But right now, I'm going to show you how I fill the bottom of my bags before I put soil in them. and how I mix my soil for new bags, because I have a lot of bags out here and a lot of bags that are not filled yet because I have been waiting for the frost, the last frost to pass, because I don't want to be harming my plants. But I'm so proud of the success that my garden is having, and I can't wait to show you all what I am about to do in this estate space. We are going to be camping out here. We're going to be doing workshops out here. We're going to be learning out here. We're going to be doing some amazing things, because what it's all about is not about me. It's about how can we help each other to grow? How can we help each other to create these the environments that we need to thrive? The most important thing for all of us right now is to secure our families, right? And what do I mean by that? That means that, baby, you better be thinking about where your food source is coming from. This is a whole bag I'm dragging around. This is a whole bag of chicken scraps. Not chicken scraps, but the stuff from their house. When I clean out the coop, I save all of the resources, because that becomes rich fertilizer, okay? And bed toppings. So right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna fill up these bags, right? But I'm gonna wanna prop you there. Let me prop you right here. So what I did this winter was I saved all of my leaves. If you can see all around my ground is leaves. I have pine cones. You know, you can put pine cones in the bottom of your bags, because it actually gives your bags air, your soil air to breathe as well. So if you want to be doing something really special, you want to create soil where your plants can thrive. Listen to the birds, y'all. They doing a bird clarion call. Listen to him up there on top of the roof making a clarion call for what? He calling his bird friends. So what I'm about to do is collect some of these pine cones. See, I want to show you. On the grounds, I have pine trees. So, those white butterflies are out there about to leave larvae. I gotta check, make sure. So the big pine trees up there, they release all these beauties down here. So we need to collect them. You collect and put them in the bottom of those bags, because that's a filler, and it breaks down over time. It will break down as dirt. So collect the pine cones. I have leaves, but these pine cones are gonna fill the bottom of the bag. So if you have an opportunity to go on a trail, let's turn you around. If you have the opportunity to go on a trail, you should do that and take a green bag with you, and baby, collect the pine cones, because they are good mulch for your bags. You can break them down. They can fill your bags and create, so you don't have to put as much soil in your bags. Okay, so that is important. That is a hack that I want y'all to know about. If you have a neighbor where you can go who does not garden, and you can help them clean up, baby, get them pine cones. Go get those pine cones, because they are resources. I want to just talk about that. So that's what am I gonna do with them? So first, in this bag, I'm going to put these pine cones, and then I'm gonna grab these leaves. So just to show you what, let's see, hold on, hold on, y'all. Okay, So these bins I put out here last year, and I put them here to begin doing what I call huh, composting. Composting. So I'm gonna put these pine cones in the bottom of this bag. Okay, that's what we're gonna do first. Is we're gonna put these pine cones in the bottom of the bag, and as you can see, that has lessened my uh, what I have to put in the bag, right? And then I'm going to add some of these leaves. So I'm going to take these leaves and I'm going to put them inside of this bag. And then I'm going to put the soil on top, right? So now I have this 5-gallon bag that all I have to put in there is some soil. And baby, we are good. So I'm excited about that, learning, that is a good hack. That's a good hack for filling your bags up if you are just starting out. So you want to do all you can to use your resources. Make sure you are using your resources. And so the next thing I do is I have mix up soil. So I don't have any soil mixed up right now. So what I'm going to do is show you how I mix my soil, okay? So that we are together on this journey. All right, so we have our bag that's filled with pine cones and leaves. And here on this channel, I want to encourage you to use all the natural resources that you have. Decrease your budget, decrease having to buy things that you don't necessarily need. Utilize what you have. Even down to, oh, that turned into a green screen. That is not what we turn that off. I do not want a green screen. Let's turn it off. I don't want a green screen. Let's see. Okay, give me that big old beautiful flower back there. So how about we have that floral background? We'll have the floral background back there because I think it's beautiful. That is my picture of the day. This is beautiful, a beautiful piece of art that's in my garden today. Is that not gorgeous or what? Right? So I'm going to go in here and grab some vermiculite and some perlite. I buy an industrial size so that we can have more than enough. So, in my seed house, I have, oh, it feels so good out here, but y'all, we got to be real careful about the roaring winds. It's still March, and I got this tent up, and I need to be mindful that it doesn't come flying down. The dogwoods and the cherry blossoms are doing what they do. And so, again, I buy really big bags of stuff. This is the perlite. Perlite gives you space and air in your. Let me see if I can turn it around. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. It's only going to turn around to the flower. Oh wow. So that's how you do that green screen where it turns around. Yeah, y'all better come on here. I just learned something today. So I need to turn this green screen off so I can. While I'm at it, so I might as well tell y'all about this. Woohoo! Look at here, y'all. La Genevieve La Genevieve Estates and Pharmacy is going to be having its first pop up, and we are super excited about it, y'all. April 12th, mark your calendar. If you have a group of students that would like to learn more about gardening, please contact me because I would love to set up workshops and visits on how to whatever it is that they are desiring to do. I'm excited about teaching methods, right? At La Genevieve Estates and Pharmacy. So let's do it, y'all. Anyway, I was trying to show y'all that perlite, but this green screen is in the way. So I have to learn how to fix that. So I'm going back into the seed house and get some vermiculite. And vermiculite helps to retain the moisture. So there are so many things that we have to think about when we are gardening to make sure that we have success. And so the vermiculite is a huge bag also. And I'm going to pull it out here because I am doing soil mixture today. I'm going to pull this out and I'm going to have to sit y'all down because I need both hands. All right, so I'm gonna let y'all see the screen for a minute. Make sure y'all mark y'all calendars because why? We are about to show up and show out. I need y'all to see that for a second. Okay. We're about to do the soil mixing so that you all know what's in the soil. So it's a little windy out here. I hope we get through the day without rain, but it definitely is that time of the year. I need to grab a mask because there is so much going on. Let me turn you back around. So I am back. Y'all tell me how to turn this green screen off though because I'm not feeling it. Why is it even on? Um, let's see. Green screen. Oh, maybe I should just push that. And that'll, I don't know, y'all. Now I got a black screen. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. The green screen. Oh, there it is. It's a button that says, there we go. All right. So I figured it out. So what I am trying to show y'all right now is how to mix this soil, right? We are filling bags. And I want you all to know how to do this because your soil matters, right? So I have, of course, a barrel. Um, the soil that I'm using right now is Stay Green. It is a 543, which means that I like a 555, which has a healthier compost. But since I don't have that, and I had to go with what was frugal for me, because so I have, like I said, I have the perlite, which is this white matter, white matter, horticultural coarse perlite, and I have a asbestos free. You better be checking about that asbestos because you don't want no asbestos in your stuff. And I have a asbestos free vermiculite, and this helps to retain the water. So what we do is we get our soil first. I have a little bit of soil in here right now. But we have to, I need another full bag. I need to get this plant in something too, because this do not need to go to waste. Baby, we are not wasting plants. So I need to put a bag of soil in this wheelbarrow to get us started. So I'm gonna grab another bag. I'll be right back. I am currently using Stay Green, which is very reasonable, and it is will fill 1 cubic feet. It's good for flowers and vegetables, ground soil, and it has fertilizer in it. But it's still only a 543. So I want to make sure, because it's going in bags, I want to make sure that it has what that soil will need, because in the bags, your bags dry out quickly. So you want to make sure that you put enough substance in there to keep your soil doing what you need it to do. So we are going to grab, I keep everything right here so I'm going to use an old pot, and I'm going to grab some vermiculite. Hopefully it won't come all the way through the bottom, and I'm going to put it in here. Lots of it, because I need something that's not going to waste my stuff. I don't want to waste my things, right? We don't waste. So I got a little bowl, and I'm going to add some more vermiculite. Vermiculite retains the moisture. Perlite gives airspace. Now, mind you, I have already put inside this bag, um, you can't see it, can you? Hopefully, let me see if I can get y'all up a little bit. Okay, that's better. So I have put the vermiculite in there, and I'm putting some perlite. And this keeps the soil, gives it air to breathe. I need to put on the mask. Hold on. It's important that when you are working with this stuff, and to remember that this dusty, it will get in your lungs. So you have to be very, very careful of your lungs, right? And I am going to go ahead and mix this up, and I'm going to show you how I do that. Okay, so then I'm going to just go ahead and mix this up real good, turn it so that I get all that good stuff mixed together. And usually when you take your soil out of the bags, it's already moist, and if it's not, you need to not be buying that brand. But my soil is already moist, so you might want to give it a little bit more water, as I give mine water. So, whew, well, I can take it down now, because that perlite was throwing off some dust. You hear me? And we want to make sure that when you are buying things, that you make sure that there's also no asbestos in it, because y'all, asbestos, depending on how old your home is, could have asbestos in it, you know? And what happens with asbestos is it leaks into your soil. So you have to be very, very, very careful. So today, again, we are a teaching institute. So we are making space for people to learn. And if you are in Zone 8, this is Zone 8. We are in North Carolina. It is very, very important that you know your zone, because everything you see on these YouTube channels is not necessarily designed for your zone. You have to check and know your zones, right? There are certain times that you grow, that other zones grow plants that you can't grow during that time. Like springtime is winter time for someone else in another country. So it's very important that we make sure that, so yes, this is nice and mixed. And as I've said to you, that we have to turn this bad boy over, get some good mixture. I love it, y'all, because I've got to pot up some things today too. So I needed to do this, so might as well carry you all on the journey. I gotta finish potting up those kale, and I have, oh my God, they are getting so big, like they are bursting out of the seams. So I'm really having to. They grew well. It seemed like they grew. The longer I waited to separate them or to up pot them, the bigger they got with each other. They grew so well with each other. So that is something that's really important too. So now this bag right here that I have filled with pine cones and leaves, I'm now going to put a some soil in it. And because I have put the leaves and the pine cones at the bottom, I don't have to put as much soil. So that's what we're going to do. We're now going to put our soil in the bag, and it will be ready to plant something. I don't know what's going in the bag, but something will. Maybe I'll put, um, I might actually start the apple tree. I have an apple tree. Well, it's actually got to go deeper. I'm probably just going to put that in the ground. But make sure all the big chunks that's in your soil is nice and chopped up. Make sure helicopter above. See, this is a 5-gallon bag. So because it's a 5-gallon bag, it holds a lot of soil. So imagine me having to put the whole bag of soil that I just mixed in this one bag. So it saved me a whole lot of space. So now I have this 5-gallon bag ready to go, ready to plant something in. And that is how I prepare my bags. And I might just put some potatoes in it. Since these bags are different, I might just put some potatoes in it because I have not planted potatoes yet. And baby, we plant potatoes, okay? So we planting everything that we need. As a matter of fact, those are potato bags. So they actually might not need to be putting pine cones in those because they flip up. They actually flip up, flip open. Oh yeah, those are potato bags. So actually make sure you have the right bag because that is a potato bag and it will it will flip up, which means that I didn't need to put the pine cones in there. I could have put the leaves in there, but not necessarily the pine cones. So I might have to do a do-over with that bag because it is a potato bag. All right, so that's good to know. I might have to, yeah, but we do have to get some potatoes in these 4 bags. I have 4 potato bags. Let me just show y'all the bag that I'm talking about, so you all will know that you can tell what's happening in the bag, right? These little white butterflies is out here, baby. But you know what, girlfriend, I'm about to put some stuff out here for them. I'm about to put some neem oil on my plants so that they don't leave their little larvae. Neem oil is a natural deterrent. Um, but the bags, and it's not harmful. So it's very organic. It comes from the neem tree. And baby, we about to mix up some stuff because what they not to do is be laying all them larvae. That's something I gotta do today because we don't have no rain yet. But baby, I do not want them laying all their little babies, eating up, and then they'll grow and eat up everything. Grow and eat up the whole plant. So anyway, wanted to show you this bag real quick. Wanted to show you this bag. This is a potato bag. This bag is a potato bag. Let me turn it over for you. Let me turn my camera around so you can see it. So you can buy bags that are really specifically for potatoes. So this bag is different. It has a place for you to open so you can see. You don't have to keep being, some of us, it has an element of surprise. We want to see. We don't want to wait. But what that will allow you to do is to see the progress and see whether you have potatoes in there rather than rather than dumping the whole bag and you don't have any potatoes. So this bag is super cool. It's super cool because it has the flap so you can see inside of it. So that one that I just planted, I'm gonna have to do a do-over because I don't want the pine cones in that particular bag. So I will go in the house and get one of my 7-gallon bags and do that bag over with the pine cones. So y'all just be prepared. Otherwise, y'all be like me all over the place. And I am right now because there's so much to do, right? I got so much to do. So let me get off this camera and get the work done, right? All right. Talk to y'all soon. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you on the next video. Peace, everybody.